All right, so my Sentry ADS-B receiver came in today. I ordered this last week, pretty much within an hour after they had announced it online. I've been using a Stratus 2S prior to this Sentry here, and I've always enjoyed the 2S. But when I saw the Sentry come out, it offers essentially everything that the Stratus 2S offers, with the exception of it does not have flight data recorder. Well, I don't really use the flight data recorder integrated into the 2S because I just record the flight data on my iPad mini. So it's rare. I can't think of any case when I've ever flown with just the Stratus 2S and not the iPad. So I just recorded onto the iPad. So that hasn't ever really been an issue for me. So when I saw the Sentry come out, I thought it was going to be really something to look into because, like I said, it does everything the 2S does, but it also adds a carbon monoxide monitor, which I thought was cool. And it has a 4-hour longer battery life. So it's got a 12-hour battery life instead of the 8 hours that you get with the Stratus 2S. So this just came in today, just showed up from Amazon. Thought we'd open it up together here and see what it's all about. Basic looking box, nothing fancy there. It comes with a case that's very similar to what you would get with a Stratus. All right, so first impressions obviously are, wow, it's a hell of a lot smaller than a 2S or any of the Stratus line. I would say it's close to probably only maybe 60% the size, quite a bit lighter as well. Yeah, well, that's nice. And then it comes with a suction mount. Comes out from the bottom. Instructions, I don't believe there's anything in here. It's probably to put your cables or something. Yeah, nothing in there. So not a whole lot going on in here, just the unit itself, a USB-C cable, which appears to be maybe, I don't know, 6 or 9 feet long. Let's have a look. Let me see how long this is. It is, yeah, it's about 6.5 feet long. So, and it's USB-C. And then the suction cup mount. They do not have, what I liked about my Stratus was they have a silicone rubber molded mount that you could stick on the dash that was kind of non-slip, so it would just sit on the dash and then the Stratus would sit in a pocket in it. They don't have anything for the Sentry yet, but I can guarantee you it's coming. Someone's going to make it. If not, whoever makes this, Uavionix makes this one here. Someone will come out with one either way. So for now, I guess you have to just use the suction cup mount, or probably you could just set it up on the dash, maybe next to the window or something. But what's interesting about this, and I saw this online when I watched the video, is it's got this quick quarter turn lock. So you can stick this up on your window wherever you want to put it, and then to take it off, it's just a quick quarter turn. So that's pretty cool. I really like that. If you recall, if you have a Stratus, the mount that it would clip into was really kind of hard to get the thing in and out. You always felt like you were going to break something when you were taking it out. I do like this a lot more. So that's pretty cool. So really there's not a whole lot to it. Suction cup mount, the unit itself. Let's power it on. Press and hold perhaps. It could just be dead, which, oh no, there it goes. Okay, so that's interesting. These lights are very dim. I didn't even notice that they were on until I shaded them. I don't know if you can see that. So that's, I kind of wish they'd be a little brighter so I can at least confirm they were on, but it is powered up. Let me grab my iPad and let's connect to it. Stand by. Got my iPad mini. So let's fire this thing up. Yeah, I really wish those lights were brighter. That's, I mean, it's not a big deal, but just would be nice. All right, let's power this thing up here. Come on. Incidentally, this is, I just took a case, an iPad mini case, and I machined this plate here and I stuck some neodymium magnets in it. And then on my yoke, I have another plate mounted to it with also neodymium magnets that have the poles aligned such that this can just stick right on. So I can take my iPad mini, stick it right on the yoke, holds very well, and I can just pop it right off. Okay, we're powered up. So let's go to Foreflight. I am running the latest version of Foreflight. I updated it last night. So let's, I think it's still powering up. There we go. Okay, so let's go to my settings. And let's see where the Sentry is. I'm not seeing it offhand. Mind you, I have not read the manual, but I would assume it's as simple as, there it is, it just showed up. Powered up, it probably just took a minute to find it. There is the Sentry. I am now connected. I can now go to Foreflight. Congratulations on your new Sentry. Before using Sentry, we may need to set up the device for optimal performance. It only takes a minute, okay. Set up the Sentry. Okay, so it's asking where I'm putting the Sentry. This is for the AHARS setup. In my case, I don't really know where I'm going to put it, but probably on the right window. So I'm just going to say right window. Maybe I'll orient this such that it would be kind of in that orientation. Auto, zero pitch and bank. I'll just say calibrate in its current orientation. That's interesting. Oh, I may not have had this. I wonder if it goes this way. Well, let's try this. Let's get rid of the flight planner. And let's go here. Oh, zero pitch and bank. Okay, my bad. Just like the Stratus 2S would have been. Okay, so there we go. I'll click done. So now this has been calibrated. So if I change the attitude of the Sentry, of course, I get a corresponding indication on Foreflight. So that's cool. This does also have a barometric pressure sensor, so it does just like the Stratus 2S would. So you get your barometric pressure reading, as well as it's got GPS, of course, too. And the CO monitor is, I really like this for the CO monitor. I currently don't have a CO monitor in my aircraft, so I thought that was pretty cool. Apparently what it does is if the CO gets too high, it will set a notification in the app and you'll get a pop-up that'll let you know that your CO levels are high. The CO level sensor in the unit, from what I've read, is good for up to 10 years. So it's certainly going to last a lot longer than I'll own this unit. It seems like today, with these things coming out every couple of years, you might only have one of these for 2, 3, maybe 4 years before you upgrade to another one anyway. I can guarantee you in 3 or 4 more years, they'll probably have one that's half this size and does all kinds of much better cool stuff. So it'll certainly outlast as long as I'll have it. So there we go. I'm going to fly with it here soon. Maybe the next within the next week, I'll do a flight and kind of check out how it works. I really expect no issues. Overall, I really like it. I like how small and light it is. Okay, so check this out. The LEDs have gotten brighter. I don't know why. I don't know if there's just a power up time limit where it's just in low power or low LED brightness for the first couple minutes, but now it is definitely lit up bright. Maybe it could be it was waiting till it got a GPS lock until it brightened up the lights. I don't know, but the lights are definitely bright. I can certainly see them now. So not sure what that's about, but again, it didn't really matter. Wasn't a big deal, but I'm glad to see that they do illuminate bright enough that in the really bright conditions here, at least in my shop, I can certainly see them. Well, there you go. There's the Sentry. I'll do a little video after I've done a flight with it. So far, it looks really cool.